ATK Mohun Bagan FC, since their merger back in 2020, have come close to winning trophies on quite a few occasions. The first was in 2021 season League Shield winner decider against Mumbai City FC. The second was in the ISL final in the same season and against the same opposition. After that, in 21-22 season, they had another opportunity to win the League Shield but once again fell short to Jamshedpur FC in the final hurdle, and were also knocked out by Hyderabad FC in the semi-finals. But despite all this, the club managed to win their first title, the Hero ISL 22-23 season championship. So let's take a look at how they won the trophy. Since being appointed in the middle of 21-22 season, Juan Fernando has tried his best to turn around the club's philosophy and playing style, which was instilled by successful manager Antonio Lopez Habas with a defensive strategy and playing counter-attacking football. Coach Juan Fernando started a new era with a view of playing possession-based brand of football and also competing strongly for all the competitions. Having helped the club to qualify for the 2022 AFC Cup knockout stages, Fernando's side saw the departure of important players like Roy Krishna, Sandesh Jhingan, David Williams, Prabir Das, Michael Susairaj, Amrinder Singh and others, while Tiri became injured. The club went on to the market to sign the likes of Ashish Rai, Lalriliana Namte, Vishal Kaith, Ashik Kurunian, Brendan Hamill, Florentine Pogba and Dimitrios Petraros to fill the team's void. The side had begun their 22-23 season terribly. At first, they were knocked out from the 2022 Durand Cup group stages in the late August due to a lesser goal difference, and after that, it was followed by elimination from the AFC Cup zonal semi-finals by Malaysian side Kuala Lumpur City FC in early September. All of this made the fans very disappointed as the club failed to make its mark after what was a big summer overall in terms of new player signings. Coach Juan Fernando was blamed for the poor run of form and was pressured to get results or leave his position, as he promised the club will participate in the tournaments to win it. There wasn't much time for any changes as the Hero ISL 22-23 season began right away. ATK Mohun Bagan started their campaign with a 1-2 home loss against Chennaiyin FC, losing their first ever game at the Salt Lake Stadium since the merger. However, the Kolkata side fought back in the next 4 games with a 5-2 win over the Kerala Blasters in Kochi, a 2-0 Kolkata derby win against East Bengal FC, which had recorded the most attendance in the season, an exciting 2-2 draw against Mumbai City FC, and a late winner over North East United FC. The team showed their unyielding resilience on which they built their momentum for the rest of the season, which was very tricky and difficult. In the next game, the Mariners lost 3-0 to FC Goa away from home. Then it was followed by 3 consecutive 1-0 wins against Hyderabad FC, Bengaluru FC and Jamshedpur FC. After that, the Mariners had a goalless draw against the Odisha FC and a shocking loss against a team to whom nobody had lost in this season, North East United FC. The injuries, suspension had a massive role in the team's poor performance then, as it was going through poor results. Despite all of that, the team managed to end the year with a win against FC Goa. In the first half of season till December, Fernando's side had got 7 wins and 2 draws in 12 matches. In 2023, they had a 2 weeks break at the beginning, which the side utilized properly to get their shape back, and also got some replacement for the injured players by bringing free agents in midfielder Federico Gallego and defender Slavko Temanovic. Also, Putia was roped in from Kerala Blasters for a transfer fee to replace the injured Deepak Tangri. Glenn Martins from FC Goa was signed in a swap deal with veteran Lenny Rodriguez, who left. The Mariners suffered a narrow loss to Mumbai City FC in the first game of this year. It was followed by 2 draws against Chennaiyin FC and Jamshedpur FC, a win over Odisha FC and a defeat against Bengaluru FC and Hyderabad FC. This was undoubtedly also the turning point of the season, as an urgency was instilled to win all the remaining matches to keep the hopes alive for a place in the top 6 of the league table or the playoffs eliminator for a semi-final spot. This was when ATK Mohun Bagan defeated Kerala Blasters convincingly first and then followed by another stunning one-sided Kolkata derby victory over their arch rivals East Bengal FC to make it 7 in a row between the sides' recent meetings. Having finished third on the regular league stake thanks to an edge on head-to-head with the team below it, the Mariners faced 6th place Odisha FC in the eliminators at Kolkata and won by a 2-0 scoreline to seal the semi-final berth against Hyderabad FC, an opponent who had stopped them from making it to the Hero ISL final last season. But this season it was a different story altogether. 2 goalless draws in the semi-finals leg and an extra time resulted in penalties, where the Mariners edged to book their place in the ISL final played in Goa. In the final, it was a clash against old foes from the I-League in the old days, Bengaluru FC. In the final, ATK Mohun Bagan and Bengaluru FC drew 2-2 until the end of extra time. The Mariners emerged on the top to win the ISL 22-23 season, the first time in their club's history. A prominent feat of ATK Mohun Bagan this season was their brilliance of the defensive front, conceding the fewest number of goals, 17, in the league stage, second only to Hyderabad FC, 16. Additionally, thanks to the team's solid defense and special mention to goalkeeper Vishal Kaith, the club had kept a staggering 12 clean sheets, 9 in the league stage and 3 more in the playoff stage. While they have outgrown themselves in Fernando's first full season in charge, the side still has a few flaws that need to be addressed. The lethal attacking threat of Dimitri Pedratos and Hugo Boumos were a vital cog in the side's 28 goals this season, with the two have combined for a massive 28 goal contributions, 17 goals and 11 assists, thereby highlighting the lack of support from other players in the team such as Manveer Singh, Liston Kolako, Ashik Kurunian, Federico Gallego and Kian Nasiri failed to offer support when the duo of Petratos and Boomers were unable to hit the mark. The side ranked 8th in the number of goals scored, 24 in the league stage, pairing just above tailenders in the table such as the likes of East Bengal FC, Jamshedpur FC and Northeast United FC. The side failed to score only on 7 occasions in the league stage and twice in the 2 legs of the semi-finals. With just 4 wins and 5 draws out of 12 games, it shows the Mariners' inability to win games in the regulation time and had to depend on penalties, shootouts or the set pieces to win. The greatest attribute of champions is their ability to remold, redevelop and then recast themselves to sustain their caliber at the top. It was never a dream run for head coach Juan Fernando, with the team experiencing hard blows and seldom highs in their run-up against Bengaluru FC in the Hero ISL final. However, it was one attribute that glued the whole team together: Juan Fernando's fighting mentality and sticking to his game plan and philosophy. Share your opinions with us on ATK Mohun Bagan's performance this season as they bounded back from all the obstacles and tough times to fight and become the ISL champions. Thank you for watching the video.